You are not broke because you are lazy. You are broke because your brain has 10 hidden backdoors. And corporations spent billions learning how to walk through them. Every price tag, every app, every store layout is built on one of these 10 traps. By the end of this video you will see all of them. And trap number 3. You are falling for it right now, while watching this. I will show you exactly how each one empties your wallet, and the one move that shuts it down. Let's count them down. Trap number 10. The bandwagon. In 1951 psychologist Solomon Asch put people in a room with actors. The actors gave an obviously wrong answer to a simple question. 75% of real participants went along with the wrong answer at least once. Not because they were stupid. Because agreeing with the group feels safer than being right. Marketers weaponize this. Bestseller tags. 10,000 5-star reviews. Everyone is buying it. When you see a crowd, your brain stops asking is this good, and starts asking why am I not in it yet? That is how you end up with products you never needed. The defense is one question. Would I still want this if nobody else had it? If the answer is no, you are not buying a product. You are buying membership in a crowd. Trap number 9. The contrast effect. A $50 shirt feels expensive. Until the salesman shows you a $500 suit first. Now the shirt feels like pocket change. Real estate agents do this deliberately. They show you an overpriced wreck first, so the next house feels like a steal. Retailers' print was $199, now $99, because your brain does not judge prices. It judges distances between prices. You never ask is this worth $99? You only feel how far it dropped. Defense. Ignore the first number completely. Cover the old price with your thumb, and ask one question. If I saw this price alone, with no comparison, would I pay it? Context is a weapon. Take it away. Trap number 8. The paradox of choice. Researchers once set up a jam stand in a grocery store. With 24 jams on the table, only 3% of shoppers bought one. With just 6 jams, 30% bought. 10 times more sales, with fewer options. Here is what that does to your wallet. When you face too many options, you either freeze and buy nothing, or you get exhausted and grab the most heavily promoted one. Choice overload does not make you a smarter shopper. It makes you a tired one. And tired shoppers default to whatever the store wants them to buy. Defense. Decide your criteria before you look. Price limit. Must have features. Done. Compare 3 options maximum. Everything else does not exist. Trap number 7. The Diderot Effect. In 1769, the philosopher Denis Diderot received a beautiful new dressing gown. Then his old desk looked shabby next to it. So he replaced the desk. Then the chair. Then the tapestry. He spiraled into debt, from one gift. Sound familiar? You buy one new shirt, and suddenly your shoes look wrong. New phone, and now you need the case, the watch, the earbuds. Companies design product ecosystems around this exact spiral. One purchase quietly obligates the next 5. Defense. Before any purchase, ask, what will this force me to buy next? Price the whole chain, not the item. If the chain costs more than the thing is bait. Trap number 6. The illusion of control. In 1975, psychologist Ellen Langer sold lottery tickets. Some people were handed a random ticket. Others picked their own. Every ticket had exactly the same odds. But when she offered to buy the tickets back, the people who picked their own demanded over 4 times more money. Choosing felt like controlling. This is why gamblers blow on dice. Why you pick your own lottery numbers. Why day traders believe they can outsmart a market that humiliates professionals every year. Any system that lets you choose feels beatable. It is not. Defense. Ask one brutal question. Does my choice actually change the odds here? If the answer is no, you are not playing the game. The game is playing you. Trap number 5. Fear of missing out. The average person checks their phone nearly 100 times a day. Every check is your brain asking the same question. Is something happening without me? Marketers turned that fear into a business model. Only 2 rooms left. Sale ends at midnight. Limited drop. None of that is information. It is a countdown aimed at your fear center, designed to make you pay before you think. Fear is faster than math, and they know it. Defense. Institute a 24-hour rule. Anything sold with a ticking clock waits 1 day. Here is what you will discover. The deal almost always comes back. The panic never survives the night. If something is only worth buying under pressure, it was never worth buying. Trap number 4. The Decoy. The Economist magazine once sold 3 subscriptions. Web only, $59. Print only, $125. Print plus web, also $125. Nobody chose print only. It looked useless. But with it on the menu, 84% of people picked the expensive combo. Then researcher Dan Ariely removed the useless option. Suddenly most people picked the cheap one instead. That middle option was never meant to sell. It existed to make the expensive one look brilliant. Small popcorn $3. Large $7. Nobody buys large. Add a medium at $6.50, and large becomes a bargain. Defense. In any 3-option menu, find the option nobody would buy. That is the decoy. Ask which option it points you toward. Then walk the other way. Trap number 3. The Dopamine Trap. And yes, you are in it right now, watching this. Neuroscientists discovered something strange. Dopamine does not spike when you get a reward. It spikes when you anticipate one. Wanting feels better than having. That is why the package on the way excites you more than the package in your hands. Why scrolling to the next video feels urgent, while the video itself barely registers. Shopping apps, sale notifications, flash deals. They are not selling products. They are selling anticipation, and anticipation is what your brain actually pays for. The purchase is just the receipt. Defense. Catch yourself at the peak. When you crave a purchase, wait until the wanting fades, then decide. If you still want it when you are calm, buy it. If the craving died with the countdown timer, dopamine was doing the shopping. Not you. Trap number 2. The sunk cost fallacy. In a classic study, people who paid full price for theater season tickets attended far more shows than people who got the same tickets at a discount. Same shows. Same seats. They were not going for fun. They were going to justify money already spent. This is why you finish terrible movies. Why you keep the gym membership you never use. Why you stay in the failing business, the dead investment, the draining subscription. The money is already gone. Spending more time or more cash cannot bring it back. It can only bury more next to it. Defense. One question, asked fresh. If I were starting today, with 0 history, would I choose this? If the answer is no, quit. Quitting is not losing what you spent. It is refusing to keep paying for it. Trap number 1. The most expensive trap of your entire life. Anchoring. Psychologists Kahneman and Tversky spun a rigged wheel of fortune in front of people, then asked them an unrelated question. That random number dragged their answers toward it, changing estimates by almost double. A meaningless number, seen seconds earlier, bent their judgment. Now look at every negotiation you have ever had. The first number spoken becomes gravity for every number after it. Recruiters know this. That is exactly why they ask your expected salary first. Whoever says the first number owns the range. Ask for 120,000, and the counter offer lands near it. Say 90, and you just donated 30,000 a year to the company. Over a career, 1 week anchor costs more than every other trap on this list combined. Defense. Never answer the salary question first. Research the top of the market range, and anchor high. The first number is the battlefield. Claim it. 10 traps. 1 pattern. None of them attack your logic. They attack the shortcuts your brain takes before logic even wakes up. So use the 3-second defense. Whenever money is about to leave your hand, name the trap out loud. Is this a crowd? An anchor? A decoy? Naming it moves the decision from reflex to reason. And reason is where they lose. Subscribe, because I expose one of these mechanisms every single day, in 60 seconds. And remember trap number 3. Wanting is not the same as needing. Now you know the difference.